Time is the most important thing. You're born, you come out of your mother. And then you start to walk. And walking is already time, one step after the other towards your end. Boom, 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 boom. I'm a living clock. Tick, tack, tick, tack. My heartbeat they are my life seconds. The end is, I don't know when, Question mark, big question mark. In Venice, everybody knows that house. It is very well known. That's the White House with the cacti. That's the German artist. I'm not a real traditional sculptor because I don't like to produce dead art. My sculptures, they are philosophical instruments. I was the first body artist. I was a living sculpture. They couldn't believe that in the museum we stand from morning to evening as living sculpture, as human beings. And when I started to work with water, I was hated, but I love to be hated. When I say drink water, that's an art piece. People became crazy when I say that. And they say when I go to the toilet and pee, it's also a piece. I figure out that water flows and time is flowing. That was a revolution into art. Yeah, I like gardening. It's a sort of a nice handwork you do. You mix the beautiful earth together with the sand, granite gravels, then the roots, they go and they get their food and they grow. My cactus are my living sculptures. I was interested because they are water containers. They contain their waters. If you photograph them from above, you flip out and they have spirals and then very precise lines. The spines are often 6, 12, 16, 18 spines. They are pure mathematics, the cactus. Geometry, they're like stars. But sometimes, every 10,000 times, the molecules, they're getting a little bit crazy. They don't follow that mathematic logic system. And then it becomes a different form. I call them my modern art cactus because they have nothing to do with the normal form of that cactus. They grow in all the directions. That is incredible with these plants. To have a relationship with one cacti, you have to become very quiet and silent. because there's no sound in a desert. When there's no wind, it's so quiet. Only yourself, some cacti, sand to the horizon. You only hear your own heart beat. Absence is the right thing for cactus lovers. When I was a young little boy, my grandmother had a cactus. When my grandmother died, the cactus went to my mother. That cactus never flowered. And one morning when my mother was really sick, suddenly that cactus was flowering. And I immediately say, my mother died. And then the hospital called me, your mother is dead. The Germans are always interested in cacti. Perhaps that is a little bit similar to their soul. Inside soft and romantic, and outside with a lot of needles. We human beings are part of nature, so we are not so far away from the plants. They have a soul too. They are earthbound, and we are earthbound too. We are earth creatures. You have to be very patient with the cactus. It's not a nervous plant. It sits there like a sculpture and then grows slowly. Every year a little bit, year after year after year. Some cacti, they become thousands of years old. I'm getting older and they're getting much older than me. I will die and they're still there, in memory of me. Our life is limited. It's interesting. What can you do? Makes you sad sometimes. That you don't have this energy. See, now I still have energy spiritually. I'm still aggressive young guy, but my body is 84 years old. You know, I did a lot in my life. Too much, perhaps. People say, you did too much. Everything what was beautiful in our lives and bad in our life, we got all this in us.
Girlfriends, being surrounded by sun cravings, Nasenbluten, male chauvi, bloody axe, Nofretete, false pregnancy.
For me, art is like a religion.
Girl named Orangina, vorgekeimte California.
And I don't believe on God. I believe on creativity. Creativity, that's the energy that makes us alive. See, in the cactus, this energy, you take a little cactus, you give them water, give them a little bit food, be happy with him, and he's happy with you too. Then he becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The end is, I don't know when. We will see. I'm ready to do everything. Yeah, I will end as a singer. Perhaps, I don't know. Who will stop me? Water, spine, time. Le temps, ma vie, Wasser, Zeit, Stachel, my life, Cactus, Klaus.